you're awake.
Barely.
Good. And perhaps you'd be good enough to tell me when you did this?
Oh, that. You told me to pick a wedding date.
You have a very strange way of imparting information, you know that?
Well, I prefer to express myself artistically rather than verbally. What do you think?
What do I think? I think maybe you could have used a little more color here.
The date, you dummy, is it okay with you?
Is it okay? You can't get married soon enough as far as I'm concerned. Bloody mad, you know that? And incredible. It's like they say, all artists are arrogant.
No, just clever.
Great to have you back, son.
Well, thanks.
How was the flight?
Fine. Little delay in Boston, but it was great.
Good.
Yeah, how are things with you?
Well, let's leave off me for a little while. Look, I don't want to mince words. I have been bothered about this whole trip. I want to know why your Uncle Grant gave you the winery.
Well, I don't know. I can assume he only thinks I'll do a good job.
What do you think?
I can try.
Look, why don't we be realistic? I have made some inquiries about acquiring the winery for Capital Enterprises. What do you think, huh?
You mean buy me out?
Exactly.
Forget it. Dad, this is my company, and I intend to run it my way, alone.
Sagittarius. Problems with those close to you intensify this month. Seek advice and be rewarded. What does that mean?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Samantha's sleeping, the babysitter's sleeping. I'm the only one who's awake, so I thought I'd bring you breakfast. Care for a croissant?
Actually, I haven't had much appetite lately. Thank you anyway.
No, it doesn't look like you've had much sleep either.
Have you?
No. Enough to function.
Oh, you're lucky.
You know, you and I have been through a lot in the past few months. Weeks. Seems like months. It's been very difficult for us, especially for our children. We haven't been able to spend very much time with them, so I thought it would be nice if the four of us went out and did something.
Well, what?
All right, now don't laugh at this, because this is a very silly thing.
Is it?
I got it in the mail, and this is not something that I would normally think of doing, however, and it's not even the contest I'm interested in. It's the big festival. There's going to be balloons and clowns and all kinds of different colors, and I thought the kids would like it.
Enjoy this summer. Attention mothers of Santa Barbara. The first annual Beautiful Baby contest will be held this week as part of the Summer Fest. You've got to be kidding.
Hello. What the hell are you doing? You were supposed to have left last week. I was delayed. How? Personal. Oh, personal. Well, then we know it isn't a woman. Shut up now. See the sensitive area?
You know, I think it's pretty obvious, you know, even to somebody like you, Tim. Instead, I'm on my way.
Well, you better be, Ace. And, listen, you know, send me a postcard if you forget your manhood out of escrow.
Damn you, Felix! You can feel sorry for that. You can feel sorry for that!
Mr. Morton, I'm Kelly Conroy from the Santa Barbara Tribune. I'd like to get a few informal shots for tomorrow's paper.
You mean right now?
Oh, what? Do you want to change into your loincloth? It only take a second. Thank you, Mr. Morton.
You're welcome. Oh, smokes.
People say it's addictive. The roar of the crowd, the smell of the grease paint. First you're a model, then you're an actor, then you're a star.
Not that it's any of your business, but I couldn't care about any of that.
Oh, you're in it for the money then.
I don't care about that either, at least not for myself.
Who then?
It's none of your business.
Oh, it's Haley, of course. I see you want to be successful, so you can impress her. I can understand that.
You don't understand anything, Laken. Haley doesn't care about money. She just happens to deserve the best anyone can give her.
Oh, she must be very flattered that you feel that way about her.
I doubt it. You see, Laken, Haley just wants me to be happy. She's not looking for what's in it for her. She's not like you.
So, I'm a monster. I guess there's some truth in that. Yeah, I do want things from people, but it's probably not what you think it is. Just for the record, I think that Haley's a very, very lucky girl. I just hope she knows how lucky she is. Excuse me.
Will you come here a second? I'm not trying to put you down. You realize what it is to run a business?
That's what I intend to do.
You'd want to tell me how? You never had any business experience except be a disc jockey or a stable boy?
I know I don't have any experience in the winery, but I can learn, just like the next person can.
I realize you can.
Dad, let me tell you something. I didn't want to accept this job in the first place. But now that I have, I'm going to make a run at it.
Do you realize what it is out in the business world? Do you know how to run a business?
Maybe that's because, Dad, you never explained to me the business world or anything that you thought was important.
That's not true. If I thought you were interested in something like that, I would tell you about it.
Dad, see, that's the whole point. You know, I mean, if you don't think I'm interested because you still think of me as just like a little kid. And gosh knows I have gone through a lot of stuff this past year, a lot of unhappiness, to know that I've got to do something to put all that kind of stuff behind me. And I'm just grateful that Uncle Grant saw this and is giving me this kind of opportunity.
Look, I realize what you've gone through, and if you really want to change in direction, all I want to do is try to help you. That's all.
Well, I appreciate that. But I want to do this my own way, alone.
Won't take the help from me, but you'll take it willingly, eagerly from your Uncle Grant, huh?
I know you guys don't get along, but he and I get along fine. I mean, he listens to me as if my opinion matters.
You saying I don't listen to you at all?
I'm not saying you do it on purpose, Dad. I mean, I know you mean well. But you treat me as if I am the baby of this family. Eden, Meyson, and Kelly, they have all been able to prove to you that they are adults. Now, I am tired of waiting around when you're going to give me this opportunity to prove to you that I'm an adult. So I'm going to prove it to you my own way. To you and to everybody else. By making Rose Ridge Winery like a big success.
Well, can you believe it? What do you think?
I think 500 minimum.
No, I asked you to look at the dress, not guess the price, Gina.
Well, don't be so naive, Haley. I mean, after all, everybody knows there's a direct correlation between how much a man spends on you and how much he cares for you. And let's face it, Jake spent a bundle.
Well, he spent more than he should have, and I even said so, but he insisted.
All the best men do. I think you and Jake are going to be very happy together.
I think you're right.
So, are you in love yet?
Gina, I think that's a little personal.
No, it's not. After all, I've practically been midwife to the birth of this romance. Now, come on, I deserve an answer. I'll be right back. Oh.
Mrs. Capwell? Mrs. Gina DeMont Capwell?
Who wants to know?
I'll take that as a yes. Mrs. Capwell, you are hereby served with this order from the civil court.
No. Get out of here. Get out.
Mrs. Capwell, this is ridiculous.
I know the law, Buster, and you can't say that you actually served those papers unless you put them in my hand, and there's no way you're going to do that.
You're wrong, lady. All the law says is I have to serve the papers directly to the person. Can't get much more direct than that.
What's going on here? Gina? Oh, God. What? Gina, are you okay?
It's a court order from SiSi saying that I can't see Brandon anymore. That if I get within 15 feet of him, he can have me arrested.
Come on now, you gotta be kidding. The 18th is much too soon.
Well, we know that.
Darling, a wedding like this takes proper planning and need a lot more time than that.
Why don't you just say it, Daddy?
What do you mean?
You're stalling. You think if we put off the wedding long enough, it'll never happen.
That's not true. I want you to have a proper wedding, that's all.
We have made up our minds, Mr. Capper. We'll wait until the 18th and absolutely no longer. Now that that's settled, I think maybe you should answer your phone.
Hello. Meyson! Oh, my God, where are you?
A whole vineyard?
Yeah, well, Rose Ridge is just a, kind of a small operation.
Who cares? It's yours.
Yeah.
And I know you. You're going to make this the biggest name in wine in no time.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we got to be careful. I'm just starting off.
I know that, but you will. Just think, you'll be a millionaire in no time at all. And when you have your fortune, you'll have time to relax a little. You start socializing. You'll go to the country clubs, play polo. Oh, and of course, you'll start traveling. God, just imagine all the important people you're going to start meeting. It's going to be a wonderful life.
Yeah, you mean a wonderful fairy tale?
No, I'm serious. You're going to have everything you've ever wanted. You're going to have the kind of life that people only dream about. The material stuff doesn't really mean a lot to you. And especially if you don't have somebody to share it with you.
Haley.
Jake, I'll be with you in a minute.
Well, can you have, like,
Ted, I'd like to speak to you for a moment.
Yeah, what's up? Oh, personal, huh?
No, you know, I'd really like the whole world to know how I feel about you and your family. I think you are the most heartless, manipulative people in the whole world.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your father and the court order that he gave Gina to keep away from Brandon.
What?
Oh, don't tell me that you don't know anything about it, and don't pretend that you care, because I know you don't. This is pointless.
Oh.
I'm sure your father did whatever he thought he had to.
I've never seen Haley so upset.
She'll get over it. Even if she doesn't, what does it matter to you? Why should you care what your ex-wife feels?
He said, don't worry, I'll handle the situation. Just relax. I can take care of things. Is this how I can expect you to handle it? I'm worse off than I was before.
I cannot read this if you keep interrupting,
you
okay?
You told me you would talk to Sisi. You said you stood up to him and you lied to me, Keith.
No, I didn't lie to you. I stood up to him. I did.
Why bother reading the fine print? There's no sense in it. It's all right here. Right on the front page it says, I can't see my son. My visiting privileges have been revoked.
Would you calm down and listen to me a second? Listen, we can fight it. We can fight this together.
How am I supposed to do that? Pray tell, I'm a single parent. I have no means of support, and I have a police record. You know what that translates into? 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out with any judge in town.
That is not the truth. I'm sure
you know
we
what
can
judge
find
we can buy?
What are you saying to me? You do something like that, you're going to go straight into jail. I have a way around this. I have something else in mind, okay?
Not some legal advice, I hope. Because the next time I want legal advice, I'll go to someone that passed the bar the first time around.
Oh, my...
God, Clarence Darrow couldn't help me now. There's no way I'm going to get my son back. The only way I'm ever going to see him again is if I kidnap him.
I do not want to hear the word kidnap out of anybody.
You got a better
I do not
idea?
want to hear the word kidnap out of you. Yes, I can find a way around this, okay? Will you listen to me?
Keith, I am desperate. I am desperate. I'd rather die than lose my boy.
You calm down. I've found a way around this. You will have visitation rights, and you will have a better chance at custody if you are married.
Married? Do you see a line of suitors outside the door?
No, I mean like us. I mean, you and I. Married. Well, say something!
You're proposing?
Well, no, it's not a proposal per se. I mean, you know me, I don't want to be tied down. I mean, anyone who'd share a joint checking account with you would be a serious candidate for a psychological examination. But I mean, in a technical sense, I mean, in the sense that I'm just trying to be helpful, and in that narrow context, yeah, sure, that's what I want. I mean, if you want it, I'm willing. I'll marry you.
I never expected to hear you say those words.
I never expected to say those words, but take take 3 days, take 10 years. I mean, think about it, and
Keith, I don't have to think about it. I know this probably sounds really lame coming from someone like me, and with my track record, but I just think that in order for two people to get married, they have to love each other. And I think at the very least, they have to have mutual respect for each other. As much as I hate being single, I can't marry you. The answer's no.
Mason, slow down, just listen to me. I want to know where you are.
Ask him when he's coming back.
Say that again. I didn't hear you. Mason, don't hang up. Mason, damn it!
What did he say? Is he all right? Daddy.
I No, he didn't say anything at all.
Are you sure it was actually Meyson, not someone just pretending to be him?
Mr. Conrad, don't you think after all these years I might know my own son's
What
voice?
did
That
he
was
say?
him.
What did he say?
Very little. Just says he's going to be away a little bit longer to think things over.
Did he mention the letter where he said he was trying to nail the people down?
I told you I can barely get him to say anything.
That means he's probably still being held. He's probably in danger still.
Maybe, maybe not.
What do you mean?
His voice sounded differently than it did the last time he called. It sounded very strange. I don't like to say this, and I don't even know if I believe it myself, but I think this time I think I know what he meant when he said he's going to think things through, and I don't think it has anything to do with the people that are holding him. I think it has to do with the people he left behind.
What are you talking about?
Talking about Tory and shit.
Denny, if you're implying that Meyson would use what happened as some sort of excuse to run off on his wife and son, that's ridiculous.
Darling,
what reason would he have for that?
I don't know, and I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I do know one thing. Tory's got to know.
I cannot believe him sometimes.
You know, I'm not as big a fan, as you well know, but I can't believe that your father wants to think
He's
what
wrong.
thinking.
Jeffrey, he's wrong. Meyson would not marry someone, commit to someone, then walk away.
Let's just think on the bright side of this. At least we know he's still alive, right?
Yes, thank God.
And that's all that should matter. Now, he decided to stay away, and that's his decision. But we cannot let that stop us from getting along with our lives.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Simmons.
Same here, Ted. I've heard a lot of good things from your uncle. On behalf of everyone at Rose Ridge Wineries, I'd like to say welcome aboard.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to, meeting everybody over at the company. As a matter of fact, if it's okay with you, I'd just soon blow off this little lunch here and go down to the winery. I've kind of got some wild ideas.
Ted, wait a minute. I don't think you understand. Rose Ridge is a well-oiled machine. It practically runs itself.
Well, I'm still not following you there.
Well, we have all the management we need, Ted. Your position with the company will be like that of your uncle's, primarily a figurehead.
I'm the new owner, Mr. Simmons, and that means that I have control over the winery, complete control. Okay, so if you've got a little notebook in your briefcase here, why don't you pull it out?
Ted, you don't...
No. Pull it out. I've got some preliminary instructions I'd like you to give to the board.
It looks as if Ted is already playing boss. Leave it to a Capwell to grab a bull by the horns, huh?
I can't believe you're still hung up on this ridiculous feud.
You know, Ted, I don't think that you have seen Ted as he really is. He is, after all, his father's son.
I've known Ted since he was 5 years old. I don't think having a winery is going to change him. It's only going to make him have a better life.
You talk as if you're planning to share that life.
I am. Don't give me that disapproving look. He's not married anymore.
Hey. Does Ted Capwell know that you're planning to share his future?
Of course he does.
Have you told him?
Daddy, there are some things you don't have to say with words. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ted, wait. I wanted to check with you about some things for tonight.
Okay, well, let's do it a little bit later on. I got some things I got to do with Mr. Simmons right now.
Well, how about this afternoon, then?
Yeah, give me a call, okay? And if I'm not there, just leave a message. I'll talk to you later. Here.
Laken.
Daddy, please, don't, okay? You're a wonderful father, but I'm just too old for advice. Ted Capwell is what I want. He's what I need. I know this isn't going to happen overnight, but we will be together, I promise you.
If you say so.
Fine, don't believe her. I know you think no man could ever be serious about me.
That isn't what I think at all.
Yes, it is. It's what everybody else thinks, too. Laken used to be Little Miss Pristine, and that didn't work. But now she's Little Miss Tramp, but she still can't hang on to a man.
Laken, no one has said that. Now, come on.
Well, they should have then, because it's true. I'm lousy with men. I've never been able to hang on to one. I say the wrong things. I do the wrong things.
It's only because you don't know what you want. I understand that.
No, Daddy. It's because I just don't know who I am. I guess I want to try to recapture something.
Innocence. You want to recapture being innocent. We all want that.
Maybe. Maybe I just want to be happy.
Well, say something.
Well, I think you might just be losing your mind. I can't believe that you would even consider stealing another baby in Santa Barbara.
Come on, Marcia, this is too good to pass up. Look, there's going to be swarms of people there. Tons of confusion. All we got to do is grab a couple of kids. We will be on the road before anyone even knows that we're missing. Honey, it's the perfect way to say goodbye to this town.
Paul, listen to me. You are very lucky that you're not in jail right now. Nobody gets away with tempting fate more than once. Just walk away from it.
I can't.
Well, then you must have some kind of death wish.
No, you know what I wish? I wish I could get their kids. That'd be something.
Their kids?
That's right.
Who are you talking about, Victoria Capel and the other one, the lawyer?
That's right. They humiliated me. They laughed at me. They wouldn't be laughing so hard if I grabbed that two little bitty kids, would they?
Paul, stop it. You're talking like a crazy man.
No, revenge is not crazy, Marcia. Revenge is my right. That is man's oldest right.
I can't talk to you anymore, Paul. Because you won't listen. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. I am not sticking around here for this madness. I'm getting out of Santa Barbara today.
So you're saying that letter from Meyson was a bunch of lies?
I don't know, Tori. He hung up before I got a chance to ask him about the letter.
No. Meyson would never say anything in a letter about staying away to protect his family if that wasn't true. It's the phone call that worries me. It seems to me that he was forced to do that. Everything's made to look inconsistent, so we don't know what to believe or what to do.
That's possible.
Possible? What other explanation is there?
It's also possible that he did escape and changed his mind since the letter, that he meant what he said about staying away while he thinks things over.
No. That's ridiculous. He knows that he has a family here waiting for him.
Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe that's why he's staying away.
Look, Tori, I hope to God it's not true. But I promise you this. I will not turn my back on you and Chip. I promise you that. And if Meyson has run out on you, he will regret it. And I'll make sure of it.
I know that you must feel badly about what СиСи just said. But I think that he overreacted. In fact, I'm sure that he overreacted. He's always ready to think the worst of Meyson, no matter what. And maybe he's had reason to in the past. But we both know that Meyson has changed. He has you and he has a son.
And he also has a daughter. And he has you, which makes two families, which is one too many. You know, maybe that's why he's staying away. Because if he comes back, he's going to have to choose between us.
Think about it, Victoria. If Meyson wanted to be with me, why did he marry you? I don't have any regret about what happened. I ended up with a beautiful baby girl. You're okay, Victoria. I'm no threat to you.
Do you still love him?
No matter what I have felt or feel about Meyson, it doesn't matter. Because I saw that he became very involved with you. I saw that.
Really?
And I respect that.
Julia, I have to be alone. Do you mind?
my Uncle Grant chose Ted to take over his winery in the Santa Ynez Valley. Isn't that great? So instant, he's like a grape grower.
You know, Ted, if I had known this, I'd have been a lot nicer to you. I mean, wine is getting more expensive.
Now you just wait a second here. I already explained to old Sis here that there will be no freebies to the relatives.
This one bottle we get for free. But I have a feeling that this is supposed to be a wedding present. No?
Yes, it is, but don't make me out to be such a cheapskate. I happen to have a little gift for both of you.
Oh.
But you needn't open it until you open the bottle of wine.
Oh, gee, I wonder what it could be.
Yeah, I know. Mom, she says, you know, you guys need lots of glasses.
Well, that is true, especially with a person who drops as many as this one does.
Well, look, I just want to say congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
You guys have been away from each other long enough.
Yeah, too long, too long. Well, listen, thanks for the gift and the thought, Ted. By the way, you saved me a trip over to your place.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, I want you to be my best man, Ted.
You kidding? Really?
No, I mean, if you have the time.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. You guys know when you're gonna, like, throw the wedding?
The 18th, mark your calendar.
Hot dog, I'll be there.
Well, good. And I'm so proud of you. I think you're going to do so well with this company.
Well, thank you. You know, Dad doesn't, but...
Why? Did he say something to you?
No, not what he said. It's, you know, how he says it. I don't know. You know how the way Dad thinks, he just thinks that because I'm the baby of the family, it's always got to be that way.
No, I know. And I wish I could say that you were wrong about him, but you're absolutely right. Let me tell you, when he finds a person and he pegs them, he does not change his mind.
Well, I know. I mean, he changed his mind, though, about you and Jeffrey, you know.
Well, not exactly, not quite, no.
Well, he agreed to the wedding, I mean.
That wasn't his choice. We were going to go ahead with or without him.
What you need to do is do what's right for you and just pray that he'll come around.
Yeah, I know. I guess you're right.
She's always right. Take it from me. And just count yourself lucky that you're not in a position where you have to force your father's hand. Something tells me that very few people have managed to do that.
I didn't know you were here. I just got back from Billy's house. Remember him? He's the one who put slugs in your high heels.
Yes, give me another hug. You don't know how much I've missed you.
Me too. We sure did have a lot of fun at camping with Uncle Keith, didn't we?
We sure did.
When can we do it again? Come on, Mom, when?
You'll have to ask your father, sweetheart.
How about it, Dad? When can I see Mom again?
Oh, well, we can talk about that, can't we? Meantime, I think maybe, just maybe, you need some food, don't you think? I think Rosa has some food for you. Go on inside.
Go ahead, sweetheart. I promise we'll see each other real soon.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, baby. I love you.
What the hell are you doing here? And what are you doing lying to the boy? You're not going to see him soon or ever.
Yes, I will. That's why I'm here, Sisi. I want to call a truce.
The war is over, Gina, and you lost. I could have you arrested for violating the court order.
Sisi, I love Brandon, and you know that he loves me. How can you stand there and say you're going to keep us apart?
You know how, and you know why. And you know as well as I do, you're not a fit mother.
Yes, I am. I'm a good mother. And I'd be an even better one given the chance. Sisi, I know you hate me. And I guess I've given you some cause.
Some cause? You tried to blackmail me. You had Kelly on the run for a long time. You slept with my son. You tried to kill me. Some cause?
All right. I've done millions of terrible things to you and your family, and I wish I could take them all back, but I can't. All I can do is try to make it up to you. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to change, but I can't do it alone. I need Brandon. I need someone who I can love, and someone who loves me. Please, please change your mind and tear up that court order. Please, I promise you won't be sorry.
I think you mean it.
I've never meant anything more in my life.
Well, that's progress of a sort. But at least in the old days, you knew yourself a little bit better.
I don't know what that means.
What I mean is that people don't change, Gina. You'll always be no good. But that's not my problem anymore, or my family's problem anymore. You are no longer my private hell anymore. So, there's a whole world of unsuspecting people out there ready for you to bring them the misery that you have brought me. So I think you better get moving. Time is a-wasting, and you are not as young as you used to be.
You were supposed to call today?
Yeah, Laken, I'm sorry. I got tied up with that Mr. Simmons, and now I got to do some sample tasting here. Look, though, you can stay. If you want to. I mean, I'd like you to.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. Come on. I got some samples here. You can just pull up a glass.
I didn't mean to scare you off today. I think that's what might have happened when I started talking about the future. Am I wrong?
No. Okay. Now, allow me to demonstrate here.
Okay.
What you do is you hold the wine up in the light there. Okay, now this is for the color. You want to see the richness of the color here.
Right.
Okay, now, oh, good. There, okay, see those little, like, drips on the glass?
Yeah.
Okay, those are legs. Legs are good.
You always like good legs.
Yeah, no, I'm serious, though. I mean, they're called legs. You see, it helps you with the body of the wine.
And a good body.
Yeah, well, it helps with the flavor intensity, I think.
I'm all for intensity. And not just when it comes to wine, either. What's next?
Tasting.
Delicious. Oh.
You know, you are a natural at this.
I am. I think that little sip went right to my head.
Oh, come on now. This can't go to your head. Just a sip.
Must be you, then.
You know, Laken.
Yes, Ted.
You are just too hard to say no to.
Then don't.
Whoa, half a bottle before noon. That's a personal record, isn't it?
Don't complain, Keith. I don't say anything when you're putting it away, which is plenty.
No, I think you made it abundantly clear earlier that me and my low qualities are beyond repair, aren't they?
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear any kind of guilt trips from you. Because you're going through some early midlife crisis. You should buy yourself a sports car and keep me out of it.
Well, you have to tell me what it is first.
You know what it is? It. All that relationship and marriage crap. Marriage. It just is ridiculous.
Yeah? I mean, like you're the only one to be doing any sacrificing to destroy my political career, dear.
Well, then why'd you ask? You don't expect me to really believe that you want to help me and Brandon, do you?
We'll call it a temporary lapse of sanity.
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 Lapse.
Yeah. You won't get any more disgusting offers from me, darling. So you just go it alone. You'll be fine, believe me, unless they plan to bring back prohibition.
Look, I don't want to hear any lectures from you, Keith. I already heard enough insults for one day from SiSi.
You went over there?
Yeah. I thought that it was my moral obligation. I thought I should talk to him one-on-one.
appeal to his better nature. He doesn't have one.
Keith, I'm desperate. That's the only child I'll ever have if he takes Brandon away from me.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. No, you can be careless. You might have another.
Keith, I can't have kids.
I didn't know that.
I had an accident. No, I can't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Here. No.
Let me have it.
Come on. You don't need that. Come on.
Stop it.
You're not strong enough to fight it.
Just leave me alone.
Need a blanket?
No.
Listen. Look, there's something I think you should hear before you pass out. I think I can do something. I don't know if I can get Brandon back, but it can cost СиСи some extra bucks in legal fees. You want to hear it?
No. I know it won't work. And I still hate you.
I know, darling.
Why are you pretending to help?
Well, gee, I'd answer that, but then you'd respect me in the morning.
I just threw a dart at the calendar and it hit the 18th. We were so excited. And the second time I threw it, it was going to determine how many kids we were going to have. It hit 20. It's okay. You don't have to laugh.
I'm sorry. I'm very happy for you and Jeffrey. I'm not good company today.
That's fine. But I don't think we should get down until we know anything for sure, Tori.
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Okay. I did come over here to ask you something, though.
What?
Would you consider being one of my bridesmaids?
I don't know what to say. I'm very flattered, but don't you have a friend who's closer to you that would...
I really want this to be a family wedding. And if we're not close enough yet, I sure would like us to be.
I would be honored to be one of your bridesmaids.
Oh, thank you.
I just wish Meyson were here.
I know.
You know, I get the feeling he's staying away because he doesn't want me anymore. But I don't care if that's true because I still want him.
So what do you think?
What do I think? I think Victoria's upset. Understandably so, and I think you're in conflict.
All of that is in the past. I told you that.
Hey, I'm not questioning that. I don't think Victoria is either. But it's Meyson's feelings that she's not sure about.
Well, she should be. He loves her. He must. He married her.
Hey, hold on just a minute. You're talking to me. Lie. Tell me what you really feel.
I'll never forget at the hospital when they brought Samantha in and I held her in my arms for the first time. I looked up and Meyson was watching us through the door, and the way he looked at us, I wished things could be different. But they are what they are, and I have accepted that.
Yeah, Because you force yourself to, but deep down inside, you wish things could be different, don't you?
Victoria and I have become friends. And I'm not going to do anything to interfere with her life or her marriage.
That is an admirable sentiment. Is it realistic to think that you two can ever really become friends?
I don't know. I don't know. But she needs a friend right now. She feels alone. And I know what that feels like.
I'm sure you do, but I'm not worried about Victoria. And I don't think you should be either. In a little while, her husband is going to come home. And then your heart is going to be broken for a second time.
Lionel, please don't.
Hey, I'm not trying to hurt you, but whether you admit it or not, I think that you still love Meyson. And if you do, that's a very dangerous thing.
Hi, thanks for coming over. Come on in.
Victoria.
No, listen, I just wanted to tell you that I really value your friendship, and I don't know what I would have done without you the past couple weeks.
Your friendship means a lot to me, too. It really does.
Good. Well, let's put the past behind us then, all right?
It's okay by me.
Oh, good. I'm so glad that's settled. Now, I hope our friendship can stand and survive tomorrow. Are we still on for this little baby contest?
I forgot about that. Yeah, why not?
Oh, good. All right. Read up on the rules and regulations, because I'm telling you, pal, Chip's gonna win.
We'll see about that.
No, I just want a clown outfit. Well, what do you mean you don't have one? You're the fourth shop that I've called today. No, look, forget it. Forget it. I think I know where I can get a hold of one.
Give me that thing. Damn that woman.
What's bothering you? Dad?
Gina! Has the unmitigated goal to file a counter-custody suit.
Oh, Dad. Well, what do you expect? After what you did to her. Dad, it was wrong. It was more than wrong. I mean, taking a child away from his mother is like the lowest thing you could do.
I can't believe you're taking her side.
I'm telling you what I think. I'm not taking sides, Dad.
Oh, yes, you are.
We were going to save this for a special occasion.
Well, this is a special occasion, so just put the dress down, take the glass. I'm about to propose a toast.
Yes, sir. This better be good.
To us, to the 18th, our wedding day.
My dress! Jeffrey, look, it's ruined!
Here, I'm sure we can fix it. I'll get some water, all right?
Oh, my God.
Kelly.
What? I don't try to be superstitious, Jeffrey. It's just everything we want doesn't matter. It's like something's fighting us.
Hey, listen to me.
Look at this.
Listen to me. We are gonna get married no matter what happens along the way, okay? Even if it's raining on the 18th and everyone but the minister shows up in black. Now, we love each other, all right? That's all the luck we need. Okay?
Okay, in today's complicated world, you need to understand the day's events easily, clearly, completely. That's why at NBC Nightly News, we cover the world with you in mind.